Hello everyone, it's Felicity. Welcome back to another video. I'm finally doing another book video. But this one is because I have no ideas because I haven't really been reading anything except for the same book for the past month because I've become a bad reader. Yeah, I'm still stuck on A Court of Thorns and Roses. I'm almost done with it though. This is how much I have finished left. Anyway, today I'm going to be talking about, first off, the two books that I got recently. Technically I got three, but I don't have the other one with me, so I'm just going to talk about the other one. Or just talk the other ones. We'll just go ahead and start. Then I'm going to talk about the books that I read last year, because that sounds fun. So yeah, and my reviews for them. Anyway, the first book I got, which this was a buy one get 50% off thing at Barnes & Noble. And the first one I got was Voyage of the Damned by Frances White. I have no clue what this is about, like usual. But I wanted it because I saw it at Walmart and saw this on the side. And so, yeah, I've been wanting it since then, and I finally was able to grab a hold of it. All I know is I see there will be magic and fish and what looks like sea serpents, so yeah, I have no clue what half of my books are about anyway, so this is normal for me. Anyway, the second one that I got, I am purely going to say that I got this because the main character's name is the same as mine. And that is A Lesson in Vengeance by Victoria Lee. All I know is that the main character is gay and has a girlfriend, and it's about witches. Or one of her ex-girlfriends died in something. But yeah, it's a standalone, I believe. That's all I really know about it. And it has the main character's name is my name. So that's why I got it. Yeah, this should be a nice, easy read. It's really short, hopefully. So yeah, anyway. The third one I got is the, like, 7th book in the Dark Olympus series, I think. It's the one with Poseidon and forgot who else is involved in that one. But yeah. So now we're going to talk about what I read last year. I have this book that my mom got for me. It's just a tiny little notebook. I have two of them. This one and another one. And I basically decided to use it as a book journal. I didn't start using it until midway last year. I think it was like May when I started using it. My goal last year was to read 24 books. I did not make that goal, I can tell you right now. So we're gonna start off with the ones that I have not written down in here, and that was in January. I didn't read any. In February, I had read Percy Jackson: The Lightning Thief, which I really liked. I read it because I wanted to see the first season of the series, and after watching the TV show, I was very disappointed that there was no pig poodle. So, yeah. And then, also in February, I read Fourth Wing, which, you know, yeah. I think we all know how I loved that one. In March, I read Iron Flame, The Prisoner's Throne by Holly Black. I was a little disappointed by that one. I still liked it really well, but I was very disappointed. But I was glad that there was more Jude and Carden scenes in that one. And then I also read Vipers and Virtuoses. I don't know how to say that. By Sav R. Miller. It's the second one in the Promises and Pomegranates series. Or I think I got that title mixed up. Yeah, and I liked the concept of it. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I don't want to be mean because I like the author's work. So, okay, now we're getting into the ones I actually wrote because I didn't read anything in April of that year. The first book I read in May, and I believe the only one, was Cruel Seduction by Kate Robert. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars, and it says I loved it. I feel like the relationships were a bit rushed, but the dynamic is how I wish to have in the future. Plus, I relate to Aphrodite/Eris because I usually keep my emotions locked away. Yeah. But yeah, I liked it. I don't think I put it when I had read it, so I don't know how long this took me to read. I just know I didn't read it. I finished it on May 9th. Jesus Christ. This is about to show you how bad of a reader I am. The next one I read was Midnight Ruin, also by Kate Robert, which is the next one in the series. And I gave that one a 4 out of 5 stars as well. I said I loved it. Orpheus and Eurydice brought out some feelings in me that I didn't know I still had. Okay, don't remember why. Charon was great. The plot is becoming more and more interesting. I hope Hermes isn't a bad guy. Oh god. I can't believe Persephone is pregnant. Okay. Anyway, this is how bad I'm a reader, by the way. I started this May 9th, finished this June 19th of the same year, obviously, but, yeah. A month and 10 days. Anyway. Now the next one I actually finished a lot relatively quicker, kind of. The next one I had read, which, yes, I read Once Upon a Broken Heart before I read Caraval, was Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garber. I gave that 5 out of 5 stars. And I loved it, obviously. Had pink hair for a while because of it. Yeah, not much to say on that one. Next one I read was Shatter Me. I don't want to mispronounce the author's name, so yeah. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I really liked it. I liked that one. I don't know why I put I hope Aaron gets better. I know he does. They end up together at the end. I'm just looking at my review right here. I hope Aaron gets better. I know he's going to. Oh my god. Anyway. The next book I read was The Ballad of Never After. I also gave that 5 out of 5 stars. I usually just give books 5 out of 5 stars. That's a me thing. I love books even if they take me forever to read them. And then also, very quickly after that, I read A Curse for True Love, also by Stephanie Garber. Gave that 5 out of 5 stars. And I truly need more Jackson Evangeline in my life, so yeah. The next one, I don't want to put my rating up there because I don't believe in putting my bad reviews on the internet. So, The Demon King by Senna Williams-Chema. I don't want to say what I rated it because I personally did not like it, and I know it's some people's cup of tea, but it was not mine. So I'm not going to say much more on that, and any bad review that I ever have, I'm not going to say on the internet. I can tell you right now. Anyway, the next one was Powerless by Lauren Roberts. I loved that too, so 5 out of 5 stars for that one. This one I feel like should be awesome to play. Reckless, also 5 out of 5 stars. And then Caraval, again, by Stephanie Garber. This one was okay, but maybe I shouldn't have read Once Upon a Broken Heart before Caraval, because, yeah. And then the last two, Destroy Me, which was the novella in Aaron's point of view. And then a actually reread, technically, because I read this. This was technically the first ever fantasy series that I fell in love with, and that is the Spirit Animals book, the first one, Wildborn by Brandon Mull. They have all different authors though, and obviously I gave that one a 5 out of 5 stars because even though it's been years since I read it, still hits. So good. Such a good series. But yeah, that's all I read last year. I told you, did not make my goal last year. Hopefully I will make my goal this year, but it is not looking promising. So my goal is 25 books this year. So yeah, well, thank you. Bye.